Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Astral Jewels. I'm coming on to show you what's going on at the moment in the sky. So for today is the 21st of July, 2023, and I'm just going to do a review for you. Just bringing up the screen. Okay, so putting your focus on the green arrows, we've got, firstly, Pluto has been in a T-square with the nodes since, I think, March this year. And the nodes here are like an axis of destiny. So with Pluto involved, there is a major shift, transformation, if you like, happening, and it's destined, it's going to happen. Now at the moment we have an opposition to the sun, so we've got a sun illuminating this T-square and forming what's called a grand cross. Now this is quite intense. So when the sun illuminates something, it's bringing it more into focus. And, you know, on a personal level, anyone that's got a Pluto sun in their chart, it creates a force where the highest in you comes online, and also the deepest of you. And it means for many people that have, well, actually everyone that has a Pluto sun, it's a major push for transformation, one in which you can't ignore. It's going to happen whether you like it or not. So this is happening now on a global level, and you will be feeling it personally as well. So the highest and the deepest. Now anything in between that, whether there's things are not working the way that they could, or that you need them to, that your higher self wants, then it will be moved out. It will be transformed, shifted. So blocks are going to become unblocked. That happens with everyone that has a Pluto Sun angle, whether it's a square. A square means it's a real challenge. It's going to happen big time. Conjunctions, any element that has the Sun Pluto, so trine, sextile, you're going to feel this transformation happening between the highest and the depths of you. It is so ultimately that you can bring your higher self more into the world and ground it. That's what's online here. And as the truthers know, we've been going through a major shift, and it's going to continue for a lot longer. Now, Pluto is not about to go into Aquarius. It's currently at 5 degrees Capricorn. So it's got a long journey. It's not until 2039 that Pluto goes out of Capricorn. And as I've said before, you know, Rome has to fall. There is a big change, a big transformation, a big shift in the structures that we rest on. So that's the education system, it's the economic system, it's the medical model. All of these things that we day to day rest on is going through a change. Okay, so the sun is illuminating that. So there's some intensity going on in terms of this transformation, this major shift of Pluto in Capricorn. Now, as well as Pluto and the sun, we've got Uranus, which is here. It's angling the sun in a trine. So that's adding even more fire, more, more humanitarian oomph into the whole situation. Uranus is also trine Pluto, so it's come in onto the act. Neptune, which is here, is trine the sun, and it's also sextile Pluto. Wow, these are high forces. They're full on, these forces. Okay, and I've spoken about them before, but they've joined this grand cross, and the sun is illuminating it, and it's involved in everything. So when we've got Neptune's sun, these are high spiritual forces that are coming in on the act, right? This is really good. And transformation, it's going to happen. Change is going to happen. And we've got a lot of forces coming in right now. And we know that for the next 6 months, because we've got quite a few retrogrades coming in. So retrogrades, this spinning on the spot, this intensity of energy is going to keep going until basically the end of the year. So this next 5 months is going to be full on in terms of energy. So just watch what's going on politically and what changes are being made. Okay. So next, look at the orange arrow. We've got Saturn in Aquarius, and we've got Saturn opposite both Mars and Venus, and we've got Mars and Venus in Leo, and Leo is ruled by the sun. So when you've got Mars in Leo, you've got a Mars Sun flavor, a Mars Sun force. And what that brings is, when you've got a Sun Mars mixture, we've got the warrior has come online. The warrior and will, action, we can do. And it's conjunct Venus. Now here, I have got this intuitive feeling not to combine these into male-female, more in terms of the forces that they're going to bring. And I'm going to take them onto higher mode. Why? Because the sun is involved with this. And perhaps we should be taking these forces on higher mode anyway. We too easily make things very shallow. So I'm taking these on higher mode. And when you've got Venus on higher mode, we're talking about, the heavens. We're talking about love on a higher mode. What does that look like when you're loved by angelic beings, for example? We've got high forces that are shining on this Saturn opposition. Okay, now Venus it's opposite Saturn. It's also squaring Uranus, and it's also trine Jupiter. Jupiter's there. So Venus has come online as quite strong at the moment because of what it's involved in. Now this is interesting in terms of higher spiritual forces, which I feel are very much participating in this major shift that is going on. So what's it got to do with you? Now, Saturn is in Aquarius, and what we've got here is your social structure, what you do socially. And Saturn is the teacher. So it's very likely that you are getting a lot of lessons, a lot of experiences are happening in relation to your social structure, who you are involved with, your community, the people that you hang around with. Has that changed? Is it in need of change, right? As we know, what's happened over the last 3 years, our immediate friendship circle has changed quite a bit. Now, with Leo involved here, you may be getting that impulse to change your circumstances, change the situation, perhaps change the circle of friends that you are around, or broaden the circle of friends that you are normally associated with. This can happen with Saturn. Lots of lessons going on. Leo giving you the courage to step out of the known, and go find new people to be around, or make choices which say, I don't want to be around those people anymore because they're not my tribe, right? This is the type of thing that you're currently getting the impulse to look at. Okay, so what is going? Okay, so the sun is going to move away from this Pluto opposition, and that's going to happen at the end of July. So not long for it to go there. The sun, then you can see the sun is in Cancer at the moment. Remember, sidereal astrology, it's different to the tropical mainstream astrology. This is in line with the sky. So the sun is currently in Cancer, and it will begin its journey in Leo around the 19th of August. So that is going to go opposite Aquarius. And so, yeah, if you haven't already made up your mind about your social structure, the impulse is going to get stronger. Things are going to shift considerably. So begins on the 19th of August, and then it'll move away. Mars moves out of Leo on the 19th of August as well. Okay, so maybe it'll be a softer experience with that Mars force there. Okay, so there's a lot going on in terms of forces, and the next 6 months are going to be really quite interesting. Let's see what actually takes place. Okay, guys, so I hope you get something out of that quick update, and I will catch you next time around. Okay, you take care, and I hope you ride the forces really well. Bye for now. Bye for now.